Perfect. Well, okay, here we are in the light again. Today is very hot, and it looks like it won't rain. So tonight we have, for the social and popular menu, we have a risotto. Risotto with a pumpkin, butter squash. Okay? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the risotto very quick. Basically, the risotto, you know, each country have their own way to do the rice. And Italians have a very particular way to do the rice. That is, they stir the rice. And it's a different rice. If you come closer, you will see this rice. Okay, you have two types of risotto rice. One is arborio, another one cannoli. Okay, cannoli is sometimes a little bit more expensive, but they both work very well. You see, it's kind of sushi rice, because it has a lot of starch and starch, or whatever it's called, and they are kind of round shape. So you can't use balsamic rice to do risotto. It won't work because you need enough starch to make it, more gummy, more how do I say, with more sauce. Okay, so more sticky. So here we have the rice. To calculate the rice, one hand for per person, another hand for the pot. And you can do risotto in different ways, but the main structure of the risotto is always the same. Then you can change, you can put mushrooms, you can put whatever you want. So how is the way to do the perfect Italian risotto? The first thing you do is, in a pan, you put a knob of butter and olive oil, or only butter, or only olive oil. I like to put a little bit of butter and olive oil. Today I'm going to put an extra olive oil, a very good one, and I'm going to toast the rice. So I put the olive oil, I take an onion, I chop it very, very, very fine, because you don't want the pieces of the onion to be part of the risotto. The onion have to disappear. So you start with the oil and chop very, very thin onions. I'm going to put 1 or 2 onions, and because we're doing like 15 or 10 people, from 10 to 15, we never know. So once the onion is transparent, then you put the rice. Okay, you don't wash the rice like in sushi that you wash it to take the starch out. No, you want the starch. So you put all the rice in the pan, and then you stir in high fire the risotto, and you kind of toast it, not toast it like brown, of course not, but you become transparent as well. So you need to first to cook the rice, to well cook the rice, but without coming brown. And then once that's done, then you're going to start to introduce the broth into the risotto. And there are some people that put all the broth together and then they go away. I don't like that. I like that the rice start to ask for more broth, and you put the broth, and the rice start to consume this broth. That's why the broth is so important. So depends on what you put in the broth, it depends of the type of risotto you're going to have. In this case, because I'm going to put pumpkin, and what I do with the pumpkin, butterscotch, no? What I did is I grate the pumpkin, the butterscotch, I grate it, because I want to get all together. And then what I did, just for kind of decoration and to find the pieces of butterscotch at the end, is I did this, I put little squares in the oven. I'm going to take it now. But you see, I'm going to put that on top of the already risotto. I put that with the oil. Right, I can take it away. Okay, so following the procedure. So, because I want to put also in this case white wine that goes very well with the pumpkin risotto. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the onion, put the risotto, put the rice, stir it. Once it's ready, I'm going to put all the wine at the very beginning, because I want to evaporate all the alcohol. I don't want to taste as alcohol. I want to taste a little bit of this vinegary thing, wine thing, and have to be a good wine as well. So put the wine, and start to evaporate the wine, and then I start to introduce the broth, little by little. So what I have in the broth, I have water, few cubes, because I cheat a bit because I was in a hurry, and then I have celery, I have the skins of the butter squash because that's gonna give a taste. I put what else? I put the skin of the onions. Yes, the skin of the onions is very good for broths. You know, you don't have to take it away. You put it in the broth, and then I put turmeric. Okay, that is this Indian spicy. That is very good. It's an anti-canceration. I don't know. It looks like it's amazing now. But anyway, I did only for vanity because I wanted. It doesn't have that much taste. It has a little bit of touch of taste, but it won't show. But I wanted to be more, to make the risotto a bit more pink, you know, a bit more, no sorry, not pink, yellow, orange yellow. So that's why if you come closer, you will see that this broth is already a little bit orange. So we have the orange of the turmeric, and we're gonna have the orange of the buttersquash. So that's it. You start to put the broth little by little, and then you turn all the time the risotto. That's gonna take about 30 minutes. And then you turn it and you're gonna hear the yes, it's coming too long. I'm finishing. So you turn it and you're gonna listen this sound. It's like the risotto asking for more. And then you give a little bit more, and then when it's almost ready, so you don't want a paste. You want the grains of the rice to be separate. So when it's almost ready, 5 minutes or 7 minutes before it's almost ready, you turn off the fire, you cover, and you leave it and you don't touch it anymore. And that's very important, because if you wait until the very end, when it's already at the right point, then it's gonna be overcooked. Okay, so you always have to be a little bit al dente, like the pasta, you know, but and then you leave it, and it's gonna cook at the very end. And that's it. And for the dessert, we have a coconut ice cream. That another day I tell you how I did it. But basically, well, yeah, with coconut, butter coconut, and cream coconut, and milk coconut, and shreds of coconut. And we're gonna serve it with pineapple. And that's it. So I hope you come in the next dinner in the lights. Saturday we have pizza. And then next Wednesday, we don't know what we have, but we will.